Good morning, yogis. So it's day 7 of our 30-day practice, and really we should have a rest and restore day. But instead of that, today we're going to do, we'll do our 3 rounds of breathing together, and then we're going to do like a kundalini kriya that's going to lift and inspire your mood and make you feel elevated and good and happy and lighter. And I think we could all do with a little bit of that at the moment. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, then please do so. That would be awesome. And if you like the video, like it. And I will see you at the end. So come join me on your mat in the final breath hold, which will be 1 minute. We're going to hold a reverse plank. So that will be breath completely out. So the hands are going to come beneath the shoulders. So push up first onto those. Don't collapse into the shoulders. Take the legs out long. Keep a nice long line in the body. And if you're comfortable in your neck, let your neck fall back, because that's really going to stimulate the thyroid and the parathyroid. And we're going to hold that for 1 minute. Okay, we're going to go into round 1. It's going to be 30 big in-breaths through the nose or the mouth. And you can do it lying down or sitting down. Ready? Round 1. Belly, chest, head. Let it go. Belly, chest, head, let it go. In and out. In and out. In and out. Keep going. You find your own rhythm. So we're going to breathe right down into the belly, into the chest, into the head. So 100% of your capacity. And we let that air go passively, or about 70%. Keep going. Belly, chest, head. Let it go. It's a circular motion, so there's no gap between the out breath and the in breath. Keep going. We would need to hyperoxygenate the body. So we're going to create hormetic stress in the body, and that is a controlled version of fight or flight, which we theoretically have no control over. And so this is going to bring balance, relaxation, and calm into the body. We've got 10 more. Imagine with each breath you're breathing in relaxation and letting go of stress, alkalizing the blood, changing the pH level in the body, and reconfiguring the immune system. 5 more. In and out. In and out. 2 more. This first breath hold's going to be for 1 minute. Take a big breath in, let it all out. So we're letting all of the oxygen out, and close down the eyes and just go inside. So this is all of the oxygen out for 1 minute. If you'd like to hold your breath for longer, that's absolutely fine. I will give you a cue at 10 seconds to go, and you can pause the video. And alternatively, if any of these breath holds you need to take a breath before, just take your recovery breath and rejoin when you're ready. So keep going. You're doing really well. Just focus on the sensations in the body and taking those big breaths. We've got 10 seconds left if you want to pause the video. 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Huge breath in. Force this breath upwards, up into the root lock, the stomach lock, and the throat lock, up into the head. Really push this breath upwards now. Keep going. Hold it. Force it up and let go. Amazing. We're going to move straight into round 2. Belly, chest, head. Let it go. Belly, chest, head, and let it go. In and out. In and out. You can breathe in through your nose or your mouth. As Wim says, it doesn't matter which hole it goes in, just get it in. But sometimes you may find, if you're feeling a little bit of anxiety, then it's easier to breathe in through the nose. You may just need to do a few more breaths to get the same sensations, or breathe a little bit more rapidly. That's what I find personally, but obviously everyone is different. And again, this is about making this your practice. You've shown up on your mat today, and just for that alone, you need to give yourself a pat on the back. This is conscious breathing, and it's so, so vital to our daily lives. Keep going, in and out. Then we've got 10 more together in this round 2. This round we're going to hold the breath for 1.5 minutes. Again, if you need to take the breath before, do so. And if you want to hold it for longer, I will cue you up at 10 seconds. 5 more breaths. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. This is our final breath. In and out. Let it all out. Close down the eyes. Bring the hands to the knees or open them out on the floor. And just go inside. Really focus and lean into the sensations in the body. Make this an active meditation practice. So you're really observing and being present on the mat. You're seeing what's going on in the body. And just do a scan through the body. How do the feet feel? The ankles, the knees, the thighs, the hips, the stomach. Reach into your heart area now, your chest. Find your heartbeat. Focus on your heartbeat. Watch each rhythm, find the rhythm, follow it. And see if you can steady it and slow it down. We've done 1 minute. We've got 30 seconds left, and I'll cue you at 10. Now reach up into your head. Notice any rushing behind the ears and external noises. Notice lights behind the eyes. 10 seconds if you want to pause the video. You're doing so well. 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, recovery breath in. Huge belly breath in. Force it upwards from the root lock, the stomach lock, the throat lock. Tense all of the muscles upwards as though you're pushing this breath into the brain, decalcifying the pineal gland and reconfiguring the pituitary, setting off a hormone response. And breathe out. This is round 3. In and out. 30 breaths in together. Make these huge. This is our last round of the day together. In and out. In and out. Keep going. In and out. Imagine you're forcing that diaphragm down, opening into the chest, pushing some air up into the head, and then just passively releasing. 100% in, passively out. Keep going. Remember, you can do this lying down or sitting down, but never ever do it standing or operating machinery or driving a car, or if you are near water, as there is a risk of fainting, especially if you're new to the practice. So just bear that in mind, please, and do this safely. 10 to go. We want this to be a health benefit, not a crisis. Keep going. In and out. In and out. In and out. 5 more left. These are big ones now, okay? Biggest ones. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Huge belly breath in. And then for 1 minute, we're going to come in with all of the air out the lungs into that reverse plank. So hands underneath shoulders. Push up through the shoulders so we're not collapsing into them. And then using your core and your back strength, straighten out the body into a Tadasana line, a tree pose line, a nice straight standing pose. Take the head back if you're comfortable. If not, keep it in line with the head. Keep the head and neck in line. You'll get the same benefit just by opening up the throat a little bit like this. We're going to stimulate the thyroid and the parathyroid and get a beautiful beautiful burst in the metabolism. We often underwork the head and the shoulders, and so yoga, especially kundalini, is fantastic for really getting those knots and kinks out. You're doing really well. Okay. I want you to come to sitting. And we'll take that breath in. Now, in. Force it upwards. Push that air up into the head. Forcing every muscle, contracting every muscle in the body. Pushing the air up. And release. Okay, lie down onto your backs now. Let's just take some recovery breaths in and out through the nose. For the rest of this practice, we will be breathing in and out through the nose at different paces, but nonetheless through the nose. So just close the eyes and just integrate the work and feel the air, the oxygen integrate into the muscles and the cells of the body. Okay, rock the knees from side to side. And then rock up to sitting. And we will start our yoga. Okay, so just take some breaths in and out through the nose to start the practice. I tune into my kundalini with the Audi mantra, Om Namo Gurudev Namo. But that's up to you whether you do that. Okay, so we're going to look over the left shoulder. Breathe into center. Look over the right shoulder. Just taking a little twist here before we get into the kundalini. It's quite active, so we're just going to find some movement in the lateral side. Breathe into center, hands above the head. Take a side bend to the left, keeping the neck and head and body in alignment, keeping both sitting bones on the floor. Breathe into center, and we'll take a bend over to the right, side stretch. Feeling a beautiful side stretch down the other side of the body. Breathe into center, and then bring the hands to your knees. There are some strange movements in this, but just bear with it. Okay, so we've got a count of 4 for this one. So count 1 is the hands facing forwards. Count 2 is them facing up. Count 3 facing back. Count 4 facing up. And we're going to try and keep the elbows straight and our arms at 60 degrees. And we're just going to repeat that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's forward, up, back, up. Forward, up, back, up. Forward, up, back, up. Keep going at this pace. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. This is breaking down crystals in the wrists, which are often neglected as well. And by keeping the arm straight and at 60, it also stimulates the vagus nerve, the wandering nerve, to create a relaxation and calm in the body. So it's getting a really good, and it's also very cleansing for the aura when we work with the hands at 60 degrees. So forwards, up, back, up. Forwards, up, back, up. Forwards, up, back, up. Keep going like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going. Forwards, up, back, up. Forwards, up, back, up. Forwards, up, back, up. And then take a breath, hold it in, force it upwards with the arms outstretched, facing each other. And then breathe out. There's a couple more weird ones, and it's pretty much plain sailing. That's Kundalini, though. There's a lot of repetitive motion, but I guarantee you will feel better and lighter after this practice. Okay, I want you to bring your hands together in like a reverse fist. So join the hands externally, cross the thumbs over. So you're making a reverse fist with the fingers folded in, so you can see the fingers, and then hold them up to chest width, and the arms are parallel. And then breathe out as you pump the arms forward, and breathe in. So breathe in as you pump the arms out, and breathe out as you bring it back to the chest. So it's a rapid breath. In and out through the nose. So push it out, bring it in, and keep going. Quite a good pace. So out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in. And give those fingers a squeeze, because again, we're working into the energy centers, the meridians in the body. And by squeezing the fingers like this and doing this rapid breath, we are really getting into some of the more neglected energy centers and moving any blocked energy along. I guarantee, money back guarantee, you will feel better at the end of this practice. So keep going. Keep going. Out, in, out, in. So breathing in as you come out, and out as you bring them back in. Hold them out, breathe in. Back to the chest, breathe out. And then just pull them apart and close down the eyes. Just take some recovery breaths. Come back to a rhythmic breathing. Okay, I just want you to come onto your backs now. Take the legs long along the mat. And we're going to do alternate leg lifts. Literally as though you were going to walk on the moon with straight legs. So keep your bottom and your backs glued to the mat, because this is an abdominal exercise. So we really want to work those abs and the legs only. So we're not flinging, there's some control. So keep going, left and then right. Going to get photobombed, lock down, and get a spider princess photobombing me a lot today. Keep going, right, left, and just use, there's a little bit of stamina was required here to keep going. Keep going. My kids do like to be involved in my videos. Keep going. Right, left, lifting all the way. Don't ease off the effort. If you are finding it struggle at this stage, you could put the hands under the bottom and it will just give you a little bit of a head start. Just a little bit of support. Keep going. And then breathe in. Hold it in. And release. Well done. Just breathe in and out now through the nose. And then rock up to sitting. And then come into staff pose with the feet out the front, so knees facing upwards, toes facing up to the ceiling. Take hold of the big toes if you can, or the ankles, or wherever you can reach. Big toes is ideal, but if you can't, that's fine. We're going to breathe up as we lengthen and breathe down, out as we fold forwards. Again, it's quite rapid, so breathe in, out, in, out. So we're trying to get the torso to the thighs. It's a really good lower back stretch. And it's also really good at just getting things back into place. So keep going. Breathe in, out, lift, lower, lift, lower. Keep going. Lift, lower, lift, lower. You're doing really well. Keep going. Keep going at this pace. Up, down, up, down. You're doing really well. As with any kundalini exercise, there is quite a lot of repetition. And it's really good for the blood flow. It's a beautiful dynamic process, kundalini. It brings a lot of energy to my day, personally, and I know that a lot of other fellow yogis find that. So breathe in, come up and lengthen, hold the breath in, and as you breathe out, fold forward over those legs. Just let all of the air out and just relax. Okay, come back up to sitting. We're going to come into some cat-cows now. Just a classic cat-cow, so knees underneath the hips, hands underneath the arms. And we're just going to take an in-breath, which will be our cow stretch. And then we're going to breathe out with the cat. So arch, concave, arch, concave. It's probably a lot faster than a regular cat-cow. So breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Take the head back with the movement if you can, if there's no pain in the neck, and bring it right into the sternum with the out breath. So breathe in, out, in, out, in, out. Cat-cow is, according to Yogi Bhajan, is one of the really nice ways of bringing youth and vitality into the face. So just for that alone, it's going to be a good one. So breathe in and out, in and out, in and out. Keep going. In and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. Keep going. Okay, breathe in, cow, breathe out, cat, and then fold back into a child's pose and just come back to your breath, in and out slowly through the nose. Awesome. We're going to do a bit of an odd one now. So I want you to take most of the weight into your arms. If you are uncomfortable in your knees in this position, then put a rolled up blanket underneath your knees, or you can lie on your stomach and do it. So what I want you to do is kick your bum with your heels and kick the floor as you come down. So it's quite a rapid breath as well. It's not quite breath of fire, but we're breathing in and out rapidly. Literally kicking our own butts. It's a very, very good way of calming the nervous system, believe it or not. And then by getting that extra tap off the floor, that's also good for charging the meridians in the feet and up in the legs. So keep going. As you can see, I had to keep readjusting myself. And I rolled over my kneecaps, like deliberately, because that's more comfortable for me. But if this is just too much for your knees, then you can lie on the floor and do it on your stomachs. Okay, breathe in, come back into that child's pose, breathe out, come back to your breath, in and out through the nose. Okay, then I'd like you to come up to standing and bring the legs to hips width apart, which is not as wide as you might think. And I want you to breathe in, take the hands back, and as you breathe out, tap the floor. So breathe in, lean back, breathe out, tap the floor. If you can't do this with your eyes closed because you might feel dizzy, then do it with them open, it's fine. Okay, so we're going to breathe in, take them back, breathe out, tap the floor. Keep going at this pace. In, out, in, out, in. Again, as ever, only take the head back with you if you have no pain in that neck. Sharp pain. If it's aches, then this might just help iron out those kinks. But if it's a sharp pain or an electric kind of stabby pain, then just keep the head and shoulders in line with the neck. Awesome. Keep going at this pace. Breathe out. Hold the breath and then bring the hands back to the sides. This time we're going to take them wider. So it's not a wide-legged stance, not completely wide-legged. It's probably about 2 feet apart. We're going to do the same. I actually lost my balance here. So we're going to breathe in, breathe out. So breathe in as we take them back. Breathe out as we bring it forwards. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, take it back. breathe out, bring it forwards. Breathe in, take it back, breathe out, take it forwards. Breathe in, take it back, breathe out, take it forwards. Keep going at this pace. Amazing, keep going. Breathe in, take it back, breathe out, bring it forwards. In, out, in, out, in. If you can't come all the way to the floor, obviously, just go to where you can. And now we're going to do exactly the same, but we're going to bring the legs together. So the big toe mounds to touch, you can leave a slight gap between the heels because that will keep your hips in nice alignment. And we're going to do exactly the same. So we're going to take the hands back into a back bend as we breathe in. And then as we breathe out, tap the floor. Breathe in, take it back. Breathe out, tap the floor. Breathe in, lean back. Breathe out, tap. Breathe in, take it back. Breathe out. In, out. In. Hold it and breathe out. Awesome. This is our last standing one we're coming to now. Okay, so take the hands to the shoulders and we're just going to simply lift and lower to 60 degrees. So we're bending and straightening the elbow. So breathe in as you straighten, breathe out as they come back to the shoulder. So keep going. So breathing in and out, lifting, lowering, lifting, lowering. We're really working through the entire body, bringing energy. Hold them out, breathe in, and then relax. Come back to seating on your mat. Close down the eyes. We'll just take some head circles. So bring the head to the front, breathe in. As it comes around to the back, breathe out. Really, really feel into this motion. Really enjoy it. So breathe in at the front and out at the back. Really enjoying the sensations in the body. You're doing really well. Breathe in. Let's go the other way. Breathe out at the back. Breathe in as you come to the front. Breathe out at the back. Really enjoy the extension in the neck here. And again, if your neck is sore, just do half head circles. Don't take it back. Okay, come to centre. And then we're going to lie down to the back. So we're just going to do some hip raises. Bridges, 26, so heels next to the bottom, and then we're just going to raise and lower for 26. So don't bring the bottom all the way to the floor, just bring it close to the floor and then take it back up again. Remember not to turn the head in this pose because it is a strong cervical stretch when we're doing these bridges or shoulder stands. We don't want to damage the neck. Use the arms for support, so all the work is in the legs, pushing that bottom upwards with the thighs. Imagine you're squeezing the knees together, really working into that core and letting the energy from the lower chakras really, really fizzle up into the top of that head now, into the upper chakras. And then just hold it up, hold the breath. And then release. Bring the hands to goalpost or T. Bring the legs to 90. Rock them over to the left. Look over the right shoulder, keeping the right shoulder glued to the mat. As ever, I always finish my practice, whatever yoga we're doing, with one of these passive full body twists. They are one of my favourite ways to finish a yoga practice. Bring them back to centre. Rock them over to the right. And then look over the left shoulder. I just feel it's a really good way to squeeze out toxins that we've disturbed during the practice. Bring the knees back to centre. And then take the legs long along the mat. Close down the eyes, open the hands. And I'd just like you to feel the work in the body now. And just bring a smile to your mouth. Just turn up the sides of your mouth. Feel the smile in the face. And now take that smile up into the eyes. So your whole face is smiling. And then feel that mood, feel that smile. Feel it's an elevated sensation. And then take your hand to your heart and one to your belly. And just let that elevated mood of joy and gratitude and happiness sit in those chakras, your heart chakra and your navel chakra. And just feel a sensation of gratitude and joy and elevation and lightness. And then turn the fingers on the hands and the toes on the... Give everything a wiggle and then roll up to sitting and meet me at the front of the mat. Bring your hands to your heart. And with gratitude for joining me, I say, may the long-time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. And the divine light within you guide your way on. From my heart to yours. Sat Nam. Namaste. Waheguru. So I hope you enjoyed day 7. It was a little bit different. There's some unusual kriya in there. Right? But I hope you bared with it and you got through and you feel a little bit better, a little bit more lighter, a little bit elevated. Your mood's lifted and hopefully that will stay with you throughout the day. Tomorrow we will be doing our rest and restore. So that will be 3 rounds of breathing, a few stretches, literally 5 minutes, and then we're going to do some pineal gland breathing. And then we're going to restore with vagus nerve breathing, alternate nostril to balance the vagus nerve. So I will see you tomorrow. Take care and enjoy the rest of your day.